You are single and scared at any age. I'm 39.
I'm 39 as well.
There's really no reason to be afraid. When we were your age, however old you are, there was no one on the internet that we could look up to that was single, childless, not married, not engaged, that was really living like this big, beautiful life and that was doing it independently and on their own. I thought at the age of 25, 30, 32, that if you were 38, 39 and single, like, what's wrong with you? What's gone wrong?
Is she a red flag?
Yeah. I think it's a bigger red flag to jump into a marriage, which is crazy. It's a contract between two people that doesn't always turn out well. For people to say like, well, it shows commitment. Like, does it? I think this relationship shows commitment. We've been friends for 12 years. I have friends that I've known since I was in 5th grade. That shows commitment. I've had dogs that I keep until they pass away. That shows commitment.
And it shows a commitment to yourself. Like,
Yeah.
you don't want to settle. Like, you know what makes you happy. And if someone comes into my life and they don't better my life, I just would rather be single until I find that right person.
These women are just coping hard. Obviously, nobody wants to get into a relationship until they find the right person. They use the reason of not settling for less as an excuse to justify that every single man they ever wanted did not want them or treated them disrespectfully. They can't find the man they want. They've hit the wall and are now coping hard. They had 20 years to accomplish their goal of finding a relationship, and they failed miserably.
Well, better luck next year.
So I'm 31. Actually, I'm 30. I'm going to be 31 in 2 weeks, but almost there anyways. And I'm still single and never been married, no kids. And I do want all of those things, but I feel like it's not talked about enough. Kind of like the weird period when you're in your late 20s, early 30s, and pretty much everyone you know is married with kids, and they're pretty much like settled in life, or so it seems, and you just feel like you are completely at a different stage. And it's like you want those things, but I also don't want to settle, and I don't want to just find the first person that's like willing to get married and have kids just to say that I did that. I'm wanting to wait and, you know, wait for the person that can give me what I need and what I deserve, because I know that I bring a lot to the table and I'm expecting that from someone else as well. But no one talks about this like weird in-between time where you're content with your life and you're happy and you find joy in yourself and in your life and you feel fulfilled, but at the same time it's like you're longing for that partnership and that family and for that life. And it's just such a weird thing, and it's such a weird time in my life where like some days I'm super happy and content and like I'm fine if I'm single for the rest of my life and I'm fine if I don't have kids. But then other times I think about it and it's like, I'm gonna be 31 in 2 weeks and the biological clock is a real thing, and just not knowing if like that's in the cards for me is kind of a weird place to be at.
She knew her biological clock had an expiration date. She has already wasted 10 years of her life getting ran through. So if she wants to have children, she better take the next 5 years more seriously. Otherwise, her hopes and dreams of starting a family will be lost along with the remaining eggs she has left. She may even try to resort to freezing her eggs, but everybody knows that fails more often than not, and it's making doctors rich in the process.
I'm rich.
Real men of genius.